Picture this. You've just gone through a breakup. Whether you're the one who was left behind, the dumpee, or the one who ended it, the dumper, both roles come with their own timeline of emotions. But here's the twist. This breakup timeline often unfolds in ways that surprise both sides. And sometimes, this timeline can even bring exes back together. Sounds intriguing, right? In this video, we're going to uncover the timeline of emotions and events that each side of a breakup goes through. The dumper and the dumpee. You'll find out what each person typically feels and thinks in the days, weeks, and months following a breakup. And if you're hoping for a chance to reconnect with your ex, understanding this timeline could be the key to getting them back. So let's get into it, starting with the timeline stages both sides experience after a breakup. The dumpee timeline, stages of emotion and action. If you're the dumpee, the breakup may feel like a shock. The dumpee timeline often has intense highs and lows, and it starts with the initial impact of the breakup. Shock and denial. In the first stage, the dumpee often feels stunned. It's a confusing and overwhelming time. Denial is common, as it's hard to accept that the relationship has ended. This stage can last anywhere from a few days to a few weeks, depending on the person. For many, this phase feels like a bad dream they want to wake up from. Intense sadness and grief. After the initial shock wears off, the sadness sets in. It's common to feel a deep sense of loss and grief over what was once shared. This can be one of the hardest stages, as it's filled with painful reminders of the relationship, like memories, places, and even mutual friends. During this time, some people find themselves tempted to reach out or break no contact in an effort to feel connected again. Anger and reflection. After the sadness, dumpees often feel anger. This can be anger at their ex, at the situation, or even at themselves. This stage can be helpful, as it often leads to deeper reflection. Dumpees might start to see things more clearly, noticing what went wrong in the relationship and starting to understand their role in it. This phase is often an important step toward personal growth, acceptance, and moving on. As time goes on, the dumpee starts to accept that the relationship is over. In this stage, they focus more on themselves, setting new goals, and even starting new routines. Acceptance doesn't mean they forget about their ex completely, but it does mean they're finally ready to start a new chapter in life. Interestingly, this is also the stage when many dumpers start to wonder about reaching out, especially if they see the dumpee moving on confidently. The dumper timeline, the surprising stages of regret and reflection. Now, let's look at the dumper's timeline. Many people assume dumpers just move on without looking back, but the truth is a bit more complex. Here's what the dumper typically goes through after a breakup. Relief and freedom. Right after the breakup, many dumpers feel a sense of relief. They may have felt weighed down by the relationship or just needed space. This is often their freedom phase, where they might explore new interests, hang out with friends, and enjoy the freedom that comes with being single. Curiosity and doubt. As time goes by, the excitement of being single can wear off. Dumpers might start to feel curious about how their ex is doing. They could even feel a bit of doubt about their decision, wondering if they made a mistake. This phase usually kicks in when they start realizing that life after the breakup isn't exactly as satisfying as they imagined it would be. Jealousy and regret. When the dumper sees that the dumpee is moving on or even showing signs of growth and confidence, feelings of jealousy and regret can arise. They might wonder if they let go of someone truly valuable. It's common at this stage for dumpers to start reminiscing about the good parts of the relationship, which can lead to real feelings of remorse. Considering a reconnection. In this final stage, some dumpers genuinely consider reconnecting. They may reach out just to say hi or check in under the pretense of wanting to know how you're doing. Often, this stage aligns with the dumpee's acceptance phase. When they see the dumpee has genuinely moved on, it can motivate the dumper to reach out, fearing they might lose their ex forever. How the dumper and dumpee timelines intersect, and why they matter. One of the most interesting things about the dumper vs dumpee timeline is how they can intersect. When both people experience different emotions at different times, it can create a kind of emotional tug-of-war. Here's how understanding this timeline can help. If you're the dumpee, knowing that dumpers often go through phases of doubt and regret can help you avoid rushing back to your ex too soon. Staying strong and following the no-contact rule can actually work in your favor. It can give the dumper the space they need to realize your value and feel the weight of their decision. If you're the dumper, understanding your own emotions can be equally helpful. If you're feeling doubt or regret, taking time to reflect before reaching out can give you a clearer picture of whether reconnecting is truly the best choice. Key takeaways and action steps. If you're hoping for a chance to reconnect with your ex, timing and patience are essential. Here are some steps you can take. For the dumpee, focus on your own growth. Embrace the process of moving on and rediscovering yourself. The more you focus on your happiness and self-improvement, the more attractive and confident you'll appear, both to yourself and potentially to your ex. Stay strong with no contact. This gives both of you time and space to reflect and makes it more likely that your ex will realize what they lost. For the dumper, take time to understand your reasons for the breakup and whether you're ready to let the relationship go for good. If you're considering reconnecting, reflect on whether it's because of genuine feelings or just missing the comfort of having someone. When reaching out, do it with clear intentions. If you're ready to apologize or suggest a fresh start, being honest and direct is the best approach. Understanding the dumper and dumpee timelines can make a huge difference in how you approach a breakup or even a potential reconciliation. Remember, every relationship is different, but giving each other time and space can sometimes bring clarity, personal growth, and even a new chance together. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. We've got plenty more tips on relationships, breakups, and personal growth that could make a real difference in your life. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.